Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Gland Bodybuilding Mountain. So one thing you're going to find is that each bodybuilder or each professional or elite level natural bodybuilder will have their own favorite exercises for certain muscle groups. And it's not just on preference, it's actually the exercise that they found they got the best results from. So if we were all the same, if all of our body types were the same, then all of us would respond exactly the same to these different exercises. And we'd all have the same favorite exercises. But if you talk to anybody, even in the comments here, you'll see that each person will have their favorite exercises or exercises that they got the most results with for a certain muscle group. And that might be totally different than the exercises that work for you. So I'm here to say embrace that, because it is in alignment with truth. Back in the day, I had some of the biggest arms in natural bodybuilding. You know, my legs were good too, of course, but my arms were really good. And it was the incline curl that I found was the best exercise for my biceps. Now, other people, they like the barbell curl, they like the cable curl, they like the preacher curl. You know, there's all these different variations out there, and each one of these people had great biceps too. But for me, myself, and my bodily dimensions, I found the incline curl was like way beyond better than any other exercise, because I got that extra stretch at the bottom in the actual muscle belly of the bicep. Now, this is why experimentation is so important, because I can go around all day long and tell everybody that, hey, that's the best bicep exercise, but it might not necessarily be the best bicep exercise for yourself. So that's why you have to embrace this truth that you are going to have your own exercises that specifically target your muscles more effectively than, say, somebody else's. And once you embrace this, you'll start to honestly look and honestly experiment with exercises with a neutral outlook, instead of overlaying what somebody said to you. Like somebody tells you, hey, the squat is the best thing for legs. Well, yeah, in a lot of cases, it might be. But for you, maybe it's not. Maybe the walking lunge is better. Maybe Smith machine lunges are better. Maybe step-ups are better. Maybe leg press or hack squats better. It's a matter of you finding out which exercise is honestly producing results instead of what exercise you want to produce results, right? And that's the hard thing to detach from, right? As bodybuilding enthusiasts, we'll get a little bit too attached to certain exercises despite the results, or whether the result is as good as maybe, say, doing a different exercise. But once you surrender this attachment, you'll start to see that you might have magic exercises that you have not even discovered yet that will produce the best possible results. And of course, this also pertains to range of motion and which part of the range of motion is most correct for you and your attachments and the way that you're built, right? So yeah, just make sure you keep on continuing that experiment, because like I said, if we were all built the same, we'd all have the same favorite movements that also produce the same results, but we don't, right? Everybody you talk to in a gym, they'll find different things are working for them. And there's a reason for that. It's the law of individuality. So yeah, embrace that. Don't beat yourself up because you're maybe not getting the same results as somebody else with a certain exercise. Maybe that exercise is not the perfect exercise for how you're built. I mean, you could still do that exercise, you know, you could still get better at it, but maybe you still need to find that other way of performing it, or that other exercise or other angle of attack that will give you even better results. So yeah, continue the journey, continue the experiment. I hope this helps you out in your training. Thanks a lot for watching. If you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturalglandbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the Patreon supporters. Take care for now. Mountain.